one of the last times I was here too. So today is Wednesday, August 7th. And the only reason I know that is because my library books are due today. Let me pause really quick just to say, welcome back, me. It's been time. Work has been work. Every day I've had off has been one where I just rot in bed because the idea of having to go back to work is so, like, paralyzing, honestly. So I've not been doing anything fun or for myself. The reason I'm put together right now is because last night a few coworkers and I decided to attempt to go to the beach today. But they didn't grow up with my sisters because it's 11:30. And to me, we need to up and at 'em. We need to be out. We should have been out of the house already. I've not read anything. Me finishing The Prophet and the Idiot is the first book I finished this month. And I only read 100 pages this month. The rest of it I read in June. So this morning I finished like the last 26 minutes of the audiobook. And it was a cute ending. I really liked that book. It was a fun time. Today I packed The Wicked King. I'm literally like waiting for them to answer me. And so I wanted to just like make myself a smoothie maybe. Except, I don't know. Would I enjoy that? I'm gonna do it anyways. I have frozen banana. I bought so many bananas because I was in the mood for them. And then they turned brown, like they were getting brown really quick, and I like them more green whenever I eat them. And so I cut them all up and I stored them. Okay, let's get my ingredients out. It's been 10 minutes. Have they texted me? The answer is no, they have not texted me. I have the crumbs from a mango. Now the crumbs of a peach. Mango, peach, dragon fruit, banana. Right? Yeah, peach crumb, banana mix. I don't know if I want to do strawberry, and I don't know if I want to do blueberry. Banana. Oh God, they smell so good. But I think that I want the smoothie to be banana heavy. Like, why not? I got dragon fruit cubes yesterday because I was just staring at. I always go stare at the frozen fruit, even though I have so much in the house that I don't ever need anymore. Oh, let's just pour a helping handful of those in. In she goes. Good luck, babe. Maybe like that much? I don't know. Here's a hoping. That was me with my light stick, if you didn't know. Me and my army bomb. Me and my carrot bomb. Oh my God, wait, that is the prettiest pink color. This is honestly the best I've ever gotten, like the best, consistently, what? Ah, this is honestly the best consistency, there we go, I've ever managed to get a smoothie. God damn, Mess City. Like, I didn't know that I was signing up to be mayor of Mess City. Also, the more that I'm looking at this pink, it literally looks like Pepto-Bismol. Wouldn't you agree? Let's see if I need a bigger straw. The answer is, I could use a bigger straw, but I already dirtied this one.
Oh no, this tastes bomb as fuck to me. But I also put a lot more sour on here.
So, can you even see me? Hello? Oh, there we go. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. I don't know if I love the positioning of this camera, but I'm so too lazy to change it. I wanted to take this clip much earlier in the day, golden hour, perhaps. I was on my way home and I had a little haul that I wanted to show off. And then a bird flew right towards my face. And then I screamed my brother's name. And then he had to come and help me with the bird. And thankfully, neither of us had to touch the bird. The bird flew outside the door of its own free will. Thank you. Thank you. I never got to do my haul. I got to do like a mini haul for my sisters, where I opened up some things. My friend and I went to Target, and I will show you the difference in purchases, okay? Her stuff in the first transaction and mine was a secondary one. So what I ended up getting, as you can see, is a bottle of wine. And you couldn't really tell how many albums, but I got 3. I got 3 of the same album. I got 3 of the new Stray Kids album. Why not? Because if I didn't get 3 now, I was probably gonna get 3 later. I was probably gonna get, if I didn't, listen, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up, okay? I'll spoil you what photo cards I pulled, because obviously that's the most important part. So, welcome to my photo card album that I love so dearly. And we'll just flip all the way to the back where I have my Stray Kids cards. Actually, let me show you what albums I got. I got Han's version, because how couldn't I? Like, he's so cutesy, okay? Got Han. And I'm new to this kind of stuff, okay? And I was thinking if I got Han, I was going to get Han photo cards in the Han one. Oh, girl, I was wrong. I did not get Han photo cards. Instead, I got 2 Slickman. 2 Slickman cards. Fun, okay? Love that. And then there was some other stuff. It came with like this little thing. It's not a sticker, I don't think. It's like a little piece of cardboard. Just Bang Chan's lips. Just Bang Chan's lips? What do they want me to do with that? Hey guys, what do you think they want me to do with that? That's crazy. And then I got Lino. I know you know Lino, okay? Because I don't know if you guys knew this. He's on phone background right now, okay? So like, yes. And in the Lino one, wow, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. That's actually, oh wow. I didn't know that was crazy. Anyways, in the Lino one, I got, funny enough, funny you should ask, I got Han and Changbin. Okay? Can you even see that? There's Changbin. There's Han. So cute. Okay? Excellent. Wow. And then these are just like gorgeous together, obviously, for obvious reasons. Wow. Like, wow. And I will tell you that in Target, there were a million of both of these, especially Lino. There were so many of Lino. Hidden in the deep depths, there was one Changbin and one Haichin. And I nearly grabbed those 2 as well. But I said, I mustn't. But here's the thing. Another day, another dollar. Another day, another dollar. Another day, I might go in there and I might grab more of the boys, because you get 2 photo cards in these tinier ones. That's all I need is the photo cards and the album. And like, these have like cute, like, they like, well, yes, like yes, I do need that. Thank you so much for understanding. Remember how I got Bang Chan's lips in Han's album that I grabbed? In Lino's, I also got Bang Chan's lips. Like, that's funny. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you, Christopher. I got the big one as well, obviously. Not obviously, actually. Tony, you just bought 2 of the same exact album. What in the world would make you think that I thought it was obvious that you had gotten a 3rd? Well, so funny you should ask. Let me show you what it looked like. Yeah. So actually, yeah, I needed it. And there's some stuff in here. I'm not going to open it up again. The one photo card that I got with that album is Ian. Cute. Adorable. So yeah, this is my treasure. I love having treasure. Excellent. And then yeah, the other thing I got was wine. I got Stella Rosa, berry red berry, Yeah, I would like literally die to be in comfy clothes right now. Oh, book update. Should I book update you while we're getting wine? And I have a very, very exciting special update that everybody will care about. Like, you guys will literally freak out. Like, it's like the craziest thing you've ever heard and seen. Should I just grab them all? They're not all in my reach right now. I would have to get up. Let's go on a journey together. Taeyun, lovingly cut out by my brother. Bam. Bamgyu. Incredible. And then that's whenever I went to my concert. And then I got Hunikai. And then, who's Yujin? And then last but not least, Subin, who was on the back of Trick cereal, which I do not like. And so I left him at my sister's house on accident. Subin. And now all 5 of them are together. I almost said in holy matrimony. But yeah, that's my update. I have all 5 of them. I successfully collected the whole collection. Can I hold all of them in my hands right now? I'm gonna attempt. I did it, everyone. I did it. Are you proud of me? Are we happy? Was this a good use of my time and my resources? I think so. But yeah, so I have all these little cardboard men now. I want to put the couple of things that I got in the bigger 8 album with a couple of things that I've been putting off hanging on the wall from some of the last things I got. This Day 1 poster, Map of Soul 7, like a little postcard that they all signed. Cute. Vernon. I love Vernon. This is my son. Oh my god, this is my son. Like, you don't understand how much this is my son. Wow, I'm so excited about that. And then a poster, which I don't remember what poster this is. Let's look together. Just my baby boys. Just all of my baby boys. Yes. So yeah, I want to put all this stuff on the wall. Which wall? Huh? What'd you say? Which one? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're talking to me like I don't have room. You're talking to me like I don't have room to put them on my wall. That's crazy. You see that? That's a little bit of room right there. Now the posters. There's some room. There's some room right there. I'll figure it out, okay? I have been seeing these ads for like binder slips where you can like slide the posters in. And while that is an option, why wouldn't I just put them all on my wall first? Like, why wouldn't I just cover my wall in posters first? I have all up there. I have room. I definitely have room. But you know what's the most important thing right now? Getting into comfy clothes, okay? We're gonna get into comfy clothes. We're gonna go pour ourselves some wine. And then we're gonna come back and talk about books. Because I don't really have an update. But now that we've completed the TXT cereal box collection, I feel like I definitely need to continue with Wicked King, which is so funny because I've started it. I got to page 22 while I was sitting on the beach, like last week. I don't know what to do with Bang Chan's lips. Like, what do I do with 2 sets of Bang Chan's lips? I think so. Anyways, me and Vernon are gonna go drink some wine. Oh, and you know what I never thought about? If I could successfully open a wine bottle. Damn it! I just want some wine. Oh, huzzah! Let's just do a little bit. Cheers. I'm gonna put a couple Fig Newtons and a handful of pretzels in a bowl. That sounds like a good plan. Let's go back to the room and we'll talk books. I think I'm gonna try to get a little chunk further into The Wicked King. Will I come back to you before I go to sleep Probably not, unless I feel like yapping. Unless I have some updates about my thoughts and feelings of The Wicked King, I shouldn't have to come back. I think I'm just gonna read until I don't want to anymore. Hopefully I'll get a good chunk in and it won't even feel like anything. I don't know if I've ever read Wine Drunk before. Oh yeah, I definitely have. This is not gonna make me drunk, but you know, I'll leave you guys alone. Thank you for joining me though. And like I said, I might see you later. I might see you tomorrow. And tomorrow, I'm going to have dinner with my sisters. Wish me luck. Wish me luck, everybody. Wish me luck. We're starting 22 pages in at, I don't know what time it is. Probably 1 a.m. now. 22 pages in at 1 a.m. I'll update you at 2 a.m. Oh my goodness, exciting. Okay, bye. It's not been a full hour, but I needed to stop because, yeah, wow. I'm on chapter 6 now, the end of chapter 5. I'll just show you. I got a little bit crazy. It's not even that bad, but like, it, you know, some things were highlighted. Uncrustable. Anything else? Is there anything else I could possibly want? I want a different angle. Okay, good night. Gamers, gamers, gamers. You need to be closer to me. It's Saturday. I had work this morning. I'm off now. I got off at 4 and I actually got off at 4. Like, kind of crazy, kind of wild, kind of historic, honestly. I went grocery shopping. Did I buy anything fun? Yes. It's my baby sister's birthday on the 25th and I got her a little cupcake because she's coming to town. And I found out like while I was at the grocery store, and so I was like, she could use a cupcake. I came home, my brother and I debriefed. I showered. Well, but here's the thing. Right before I showered, my coworker asked me what time I go into work tonight. And I had to be like, LOL, I don't. I just got home. And then she was reaching out to me because she needs a ride. That's why I have Real People clothes on and not my Mingyu shirt. Because I'm geared up. I'm ready to be a chauffeur. And so I'm trying to figure out what to do in town that would constitute me doing this, you know? Like, because I was thinking, like, the boba shop is on the way home. I could do that. But I don't really want boba. The thing is I want dinner. I am so hungry. But if I eat dinner right now, like if I start making it now, it's gonna be ready whenever I need to leave to go get her. So I'm not gonna eat yet. Like I can't cook yet. Not even cook. I'm literally gonna make myself like so many quesadillas and so much salsa is the plan. I do need to update that I did a poor job of capturing the dinner I had with my sisters. And by poor, I mean I did not take a single video. I did not take a single picture. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully whenever I come back, I will have fed myself. I want to eat. I'll show you guys my delicious dinner. Oh, it's gonna be so cute. I'll show you myself eating with Olivia. Unfortunate update. Oh my god. Such an unfortunate update for the vlog. I'm not crying, but I am so sad that it feels like I could cry at any second. What does this look like? How many does it look like there are in here? 1. I just made, thankfully I've not put the avocado in yet, but I just made so much salsa. And then I found out I have 1 singular tortilla left. So I think I need to go to the store. That literally could kill me. Like, I think I could die. Because remember how earlier I said I needed a reason to have left the house? Oh, well, that's really good how frizzy my hair is. I was on the phone with my mom, okay? Because I miss her. And then I'm like slowly making myself this dinner while I'm talking to my mom. We're updating each other about everything. And then I realized, and she said, I'm gonna let you go to figure that out. I'm pretty upset because it doesn't even look that appetizing. And that pause in the middle for more tortillas, don't talk to me. But it's just avocado, cucumber, yellow, red, and orange pepper. And then I have a little bit of hummus to supplement if I need more, but it has lemon and lime and pepper and salt and now I'm gonna watch Olivia. Also, I put on my Mingyu shirt because I got a little hot. Also, I have wine. Cheers, clink. I thought I was weak. I am not weak. I'm strong.
I always say this for specifically gothic.
That cover makes me want to read that book. And also Catherine Arden. I want to read. That's probably so zoomed in. I want to read a Catherine Arden. Hey, I just realized that there are probably so many sounds happening and it's going to bug me later on, if not bugging you. I haven't finished my wine, but boy, howdy, did I finish my dinner. Yeah, I finished my dinner, if you cared. If you guys even freaking care. I'm gonna finish my wine. I'm gonna go back to the fort, bunker down, gamers, okay? Lock in. Finish the last 20 minutes of this. Let this headache just ride out, I guess. This wine sugar headache. I don't know what's happening. I'm so old. Okay, enough yipping. Happy freaking Saturday, okay? I'm not even that far into Wicked King. Let's look. I'm only this little bit into Wicked King. Why don't I want to read you? What's going on, everybody? Why don't I want to read you? Is it just because I'm stupid? Maybe I am stupid. And I do want to read this. Oh, my blue nails. Good morning. My update is that it looks like I haven't moved, but I have. I read, but I didn't read The Wicked King. I stayed up quite late, just maybe to read a fan fiction. And I've not finished it, so that's good, because it means I didn't stay up all night to read it, but it's bad because it means that now every time I want to read, I'm gonna want to read that. I'm sorry to this vlog. I don't know what you want from me, okay? I told you I wanted to read, but I didn't want to read. And then I ended up reading anyways, so, like, shouldn't we all just be happy? I think that we should all just be happy for me, okay? I think we should all just be, wow, good job. That's it. That's my update. Okay, y'all. I did it. I left the house. I'm in the Dollar Tree parking lot because maybe not even 10 minutes ago, I decided I wanted to buy these prints that my sister had saved on her Pinterest for her birthday. I went and got them printed out at Walgreens, and across the street is a Dollar Tree, and I know, based on my previous knowledge living in an apartment, that the Dollar Tree has cheap frames. They're not great quality, but they're there. The prints that I got her are very, very cute. I want to show you, but I don't have like a proper way to set you up without everything falling over. So we're not going to do that right now. Instead, we're going to go back home. Okay? Sounds good to everybody? Sounds good to me? Okay. Excellent. Okay, the setup is ass. But you can see my posters I put up, which doesn't do anything. But yeah, so I got 3 8x10s of these pictures, and then these lame ass frames. And I'm gonna put them together right now because why the fuck not? And we'll talk about how, isn't it crazy that I literally can read fan fiction no problem, like without blinking? But then the second that I would like to read like a traditionally published novel, my brain is like, this is too difficult. Whenever, I mean, it is, But here is the thing. No, it is not, because I'm trying to read Wicked King. As we all know, this is the folk of the air blog, or it's attempting to be, okay? But, and furthermore, that is the second book in this series. Why am I like opening this like an idiot? I think I'm just scared that I'm gonna break it, even though I've had it for 2 seconds. Can we also talk about, side note, that these frames were $4. 3 frames for $4? Okay, and for these 8x10s, it was $11.25 or something, and then the big one that I got, it was like $25. Okay, these are the things that, well, I'll show them in this order. This is one, like the no sleep, bus club, another club, okay? These are prints for her, I don't think she's home. These are prints for her college apartment, okay? And then this is the other one that I picked out, because she had a lot of like tennis themed things on her Pinterest. And so I thought that was cute. And then this is the one that she wanted. It's so cute. Laundry day. Because it's her and all her girlfriends, and then like all of her roommates. And then her boyfriend is best friends with all of them. And so it's cute. Like as soon as I saw it, I was like, wait, that's so cute. I thought that they were really cute. My sister has good taste. Her and all of her roommates are literally so adorable. They all are from our town, which is so fun that they get to like live it up in Long Beach. Like, I wish that was my college experience. I don't know. I hated California whenever I was that age. I wanted to not be here. So I guess I didn't wish that it was my college experience. Cute. Okay, I'm back. I found the world's best glass cleaner. It's full to the brim, so I'm assuming it sucks ass, but we're gonna try anyways. Is this fun content for y'all? Is this fun for everybody? Is this so fun? It said streak free. I'm seeing streaks. I'm really liking The Wicked King. Don't get me wrong. I am liking it just as much as I thought I would, just as much as I liked The Cruel Prince. I'm enjoying it. Whatever. That's about as clean as it's gonna get. Like, about as straight as I'm gonna get it. About as straight as me. Well, I've started like 3 different conversations and I've not been able to finish any of them. The first one that I was saying was about fan fiction, because I literally opened up. I was like going to bed and I couldn't stop thinking about Stranger Things, okay? I'll tell you that much. Couldn't stop thinking about Stranger Things. And so I said, you know what I need? I need to read a fan fiction right now. And boy, howdy, do I have a lot downloaded, like a lot downloaded on my Kindle, because fun fact, if you didn't know, you can easily download fan fictions onto your Kindle app. Oh my God, I got so scared. I thought that was a crack. It's just cardboard. God damn. And my argument that I was like getting at, that I was like annoyed about, was because why is it so easy for me to read fan fiction? And it's, if you think about it, it's because I already know about the world. I don't need to be introduced to a new world and new characters. I already know how they're supposed to act and all that kind of stuff. And so it's honestly just like a fun thing trying to see how someone else interprets the characters that you love. Like, that is fun, on top of like seeing the plot that they come up with and all that kind of stuff. But the thing about reading a sequel is that shouldn't I feel similarly? Like, should I not feel similarly about reading The Wicked King as I do jumping into a fan fiction from a story I already know? Well, there's like some kind of scratch on that. Listen, we're not here to be perfect. We are not here to be perfect. Hey, why can't I just enjoy this story the same way that I would enjoy another story whenever it's like the same kind of situation, you know? I don't know what I'm getting at. I'm annoyed at myself even though I'm having fun. Like, I'm having fun, but I'm also like not contributing to my Goodreads goal, and so therefore I am annoyed at myself. That's all there is to it. That's all there really is to it. Okay, let's see. Is that centered at all? Sure. Listen, I'm not here for perfection. I'm here for attention. Yep, that's what I said. That is what I said. Is it a word? No. Do you understand? Sure. Sure. I think all these cardboard pieces are meant to like bulk this out so that it's not like moving around. I don't care, I don't think. I should. I'll try to listen. I'll try to be good. I'll try to pay attention to how things are made so that I can experience them the way that they're meant to be experienced. This is not, I don't know how much this is helping actually, but we'll see. I'm not gonna shake it again because I don't want to know, but it feels better actually. Well, now I have to do it to the other one, and then I can finally move on to the third. Jesus Christ. Okay. Time for the third. I'm getting really sick of this. Can't lie to you. I'm getting real sick of it. I didn't even tell you guys. I was literally on the ground digging through all the frames because they were on the bottom shelf. And this woman walks past me and goes, "Oh, good." And just starts talking at me. And I was listening to her like, maybe she's trying to like spread the news. And then I was like, oh my God, she thinks I work here. And so I went, "I'm so sorry. Do you think I work here?" And she said, "Oh my God, you were on the floor." And she ran away. And I was like, no, no, it's okay. It's okay. It happens to me all the time. You're good. And she did not laugh. Like, why can't we just giggle and laugh? Like, why can't, if you guys are going to make my life weird, just giggle and laugh with me. Like, just giggle and laugh with me. It's not that hard. Have I talked about how I'm bored of this yet? I think I have. That's freaking cute. I'll lay them out and show you. Oh gosh. But yeah, those are really cute. I did a great job. Oh, but that is crooked as fuck. It's whatever. That's not my problem. Those are really incredibly cute. Okay, time to FaceTime my other sister. Thank you guys for being with me while I did all this, because it was annoying. It is 1:30 in the morning. Last night, I was like, oh no, I couldn't possibly read at 1:30 and I'm about to do my nails. I've had all day. And then 5 minutes ago I went, oh yeah, I wanted to do that. And I got up and set it all up. I have a giant cup of water on my bed. I've been doing a lot of precarious things in my bed today. With the glass cleaner and now this water bowl. Like, what world do I live in? Because I'm literally going to sit here and I'm going to prep and clean and file my nails. And then I don't know if I'm gonna paint them, but I have my paints here like my nail polish here like I'm gonna do it. But like the Wicked King is right here. I can prop him up like this and flip it. No, I'm gonna watch this Olivia video. Like what how am I supposed to, what do you want from me? And then guess what? After I'm done with my nails, I'm gonna turn off all the lights, I'm gonna roll over in bed and I'm gonna read my fan fiction. See you later. See you later. Sayonara. Okay? Bye-bye. Hey gamers. The lighting is very poor. I'm about to get cut off. As I was saying, the light is very poor. I'm outside of a Planet Fitness. I'm gonna go home. It's 3 a.m. 3:30. 3:30. Me and my coworker decided we wanted to go just walking on a treadmill after work because we got out pretty early today compared to some other nights. And so we went to Planet Fitness. We walked on the treadmill for like an hour. Whenever I was on the treadmill, I got to read more of my fan fiction and it was so fun. I love fan fiction. And I have probably like an hour and a half of it left, I'm assuming. And so whenever I go home, I'm going to finish that out tonight because I deserve to. And then Wednesday, I get to go hang out with my friends in Anaheim, but they're a little bit further south. And so we're meeting up somewhere in the middle, and Anaheim is the place. And I'm so excited. I love being in Anaheim. It just brings me so much happiness and joy, and I just feel calm and peace and happiness. Did I already say happiness? Let's say it again. Happiness. Okay, now I'm going to listen to Tainted Love and the rest of my 80s music and drive home and think about Stranger Things. Like, I love it. And will I read The Wicked King? Will I? That's such a good question. I don't know. That's my vlog. That's my Planet Fitness vlog. Did you guys like it? I got a free 1-day pass. And will I ever go back? Not anytime soon. At least I hope. I do love running, not running, but like walking on an inclined treadmill for a long time while I read and just chug water. It's such a good like excuse to just only drink water and read. It's good. And I wore so many clothes, so I sweat so much. And now I get to go home and shower. Oh my God, I'm so excited to shower. I just realized. And I'll do some laundry probably. And I don't know what I'm going to eat. Rah. All the normal people. I've not read a singular thing. I've been up since like 8 or 9, and we went and got coffee. I got a matcha and avocado toast. And then, as we were leaving, I said, I deserve another coffee. So, I got a, what was it called? Coffee cake latte. And it was good. But now my body is rebelling against me. And then we made dinner. Because she has small children. So 5 o'clock dinner. And it was delicious. What was that? Creamy Cajun chicken pasta. Oh my god, it's so good. My bowl is right there because I brought it outside to finish eating in seconds. But it hurt. It still hurts. My stomach hates me right now, but it's worth it. I might have ice cream later, or I don't know. They're just playing and having fun. And I'm not reading a single lick of anything. I'm not reading a single thing. I'm sorry. Can you see it at all? Well, now it's time to go home. The weather's actually quite gorgeous right now, which it's in the 90s, but maybe it's just because I parked in the shade and I got lucky. So I'm on a time crunch now. I need to go get gas. Oh gosh. And I need to go home because my brother and I are leaving to go meet up with my sisters in LA for trivia night. So that'll be so exciting and fun. But yeah, for right now, gas, home, I need to get ready. I know what I want to wear, but I've not tried it on. And so I have a feeling I'm going to try it on and then I'm going to hate it. So I also need to put on some makeup. I took off my nail polish and I wanted to paint them, but then I ran out of time. So we're going bare knuckled. Okay. Yeah, I just saw 17 Follow Again concert movie. And it was so beautiful and sweet. And I'm so excited for my concert. I don't know. I'm going to be in the same room as them in November. Like, that's crazy. I might throw up. I won't throw up, but I need at least one of them to look at me. And if they don't, I guess that's fine. I am jumping the whole time. I do not care. People around me, if it's little jumps, I'm jumping the whole time. Okay, time to go home. God, my mirror's fucking dirty. Jimmy. Oh. This is what I wear every day because it has Jimmy on it. It's really as easy as that. Like, it's really as easy as that. Yeah, I need to get dressed now, but I'm second guessing my outfit that I've like in my head for the past like 3 weeks. This is the outfit I'm gonna wear, and I've not tried it on, and I have to shove tights onto my fat legs, which is always such a fun experience. So we're gonna go do that, and then we're gonna put on my outfit, and then I'm probably gonna hate it, and then I'm gonna want to still wear the tights, and so I'm gonna try to figure out an outfit to put on that will allow me to still wear the tights, but that means I have to wear a skirt, and I don't like skirts. So we're gonna have to get creative, or just ditch the tights, or just hope that the outfit that I have in my head will look the way I want it to look. So I'm gonna go eat a bagel with so much cream cheese on it, and then me and my brother are gonna hop in the car and go. And that's the plan, and that's tonight. And I didn't read. Actually, I do have reading updates for you from Friday. I read a little bit more of The Cool Prince, and I wanted to film like a little cozy read with me situation for like a hot second, and then we could talk about it. But I wanted to read even more of The Cool Prince. Not The Cool Prince. Was I born yesterday? The Wicked King. We're on The Wicked King. I'm so removed from the point of this vlog, which is to read this series. I apologize. I apologize profusely. Okay? Okay, let's go get drunk.
I will be so tired. being high makes me realize how cold I am, and being drunk warms me up.
The kissing booth 4.
Welcome one and all to my power outage vlog. This is just a continuation of this continuation of this. Okay, I'm sorry, I've not been diligently reading. I'm still only on page 86 now. I'm not very far into it. And every time I have a chance to read, what do I want to do? I don't want to read. So I was telling myself all day today that whenever the power outage started, I was going to be like, oh, candlelight. I also have candlelight right there. Candlelight. And reading is my only form of entertainment. Oh my God, I don't want to. I don't want to. Like, I do. Like, I'm really enjoying this book just as much as the first one. But, like, I don't know what it is. I'm just being ornery. And so I don't want to read this. I think that's what's happening. I have reading updates. But I don't remember what they are because it's been a few days since I read. It was like last Friday was the last time I sat down and read, I think. And today is Monday. Nope, today is Tuesday. I'm like in the middle of a chapter. I randomly stopped. I was reading, I think, with my coworker was over and we were both reading. My idea was that today was going to be a good day where we would like kill a chunk of this book. But right now I'm not in the mood. But I thought I would introduce the idea that we were having power outage night. But now I realize I don't want to do my reading thing. So what's the point of filming this? I don't know. Oh God. Blank blank. Okay, that's what he has to say. Let's see what Mingu has to say. Mingu and Wanu. Wow. He's just the most gorgeous man. Maybe I should just pretend that now I'm gonna sit down and really tuck in and try to read a little bit more of this. That's the hope and the dream and the goal, at least some before the end of the night. I feel like that's to get to chapter 13. I would feel like I was really making money moves if I could just get to chapter 13. I need to conserve my phone battery, but I'm not. So I'll do it now. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, we'll see how long this lasts. You're in a very precarious situation. But I decided just now, I just got home from grocery shopping, and I decided that our medicine drawer needs reorganizing. This is the current situation. This is a deep drawer, okay? It's that deep compared to like the silverware drawer. Deep drawer. So let's get to it. I don't know if it's ADHD or OCD or just living my life the way that my mom raised me. But I literally opened this up and went, I need to organize it. Like, it just needs to happen right now. So everything's about to go on the floor because I'm not standing for this whole process. And I have nothing to talk about and there's no real reason to be filming, I guess. But I just feel like that's what I want to be doing. Important. These are important. Important goes over there. Oh, but they're this year. No. My cat just tried to jump in here. Charlie, you don't need to be mean to her. It's okay. She was just curious. She was just a curious girl. I guess they're not. Like that. Yeah. All of this shit is gonna get washed. It's a whole brand new unopened box of Blistex. Wait, that's crazy and excellent. That's important. Queen. Mucinex. What are you? Yeah, expired in 2018. This is the oldest thing in here, and it was one of the last things. Actually, it was the last thing. Okay. That didn't sound good. Now I'm going to vacuum this out, or wipe it out, and clean those, and then reorganize. Oh, it's so exciting to basically own a house. are my not so piled piles. I have to let the water get hot, which is almost there. I have these 3 and those 2 that I'm gonna clean really well. And then I still have to go through, not everything down there, but all of the cold medicine. Okay, does it look any better than before? Definitely, but I really can't tell until I look back at the old footage. But I have like, it kind of makes sense, okay? It all makes sense. Don't worry about it. But yeah, that was my afternoon activity. The thing is that I still haven't eaten today. And it's now 7 o'clock, okay? The world is my oyster, but it doesn't feel like it. Probably because I haven't eaten. If I read more, you'll know. And if I don't, you'll also. It was like 9:30, so yeah, like 2 hours ago. I went out into the kitchen. My brother happened to also be out there, and he was making himself a little snack, and then I was like, ice cream, and he was like, yes. And so we ordered from this local place, and they do this thing where it's like, you can get a little carton with 4 different flavors in it, and so I picked 2 and he picked 2, and I got like a banana flavor and a raspberry flavor, and they're both delicious. When we were waiting for our ice cream, I started playing, I have like a fill-in puzzle. Have you guys ever heard of fill-in puzzles? Have I talked about this already? I don't remember. Like a crossword puzzle, yes. My family loves crossword puzzles. And then before a trip, my sisters bought a big, like one of the tall ones. And it had a bunch of different puzzles in it. And one of them is called a fill-in puzzle. But we've been obsessed with them ever since. And recently she found a big one, just of fill-in puzzles. And then brought it home and left it at home. So, and then me and my brother were just listening to music and hanging out. And I decided, he was drawing, and I decided that I would do my reading journal spread for September. And mostly I just did some more doodles and put a stupid little note in like this little, and then I decided to do pink also for September. So I just have my calendar and where I, what is it, like habit track? I habit track when I eat a sweet treat and when I drink alcohol. Those are my 2 things that I'm tracking right now because I'm interested in knowing how many times I was having fun and going out and getting a sweet treat or making myself a sweet treat or whatever. Like I marked tonight because me and my brother had ice cream. And then I marked last night because for my beverages because last night I had wine. And then here's a cutie sticker of, I think it's Ian and Changbin, right? Yeah. And this is important information for you. So last month, the new releases that I have on my list are Dance of Thieves, which came out in August of 2018, Vow of Thieves, its sequel that came out in August 2019, and then in 2021 in August, Rise Up from the Embers by Sarah Rosh and Kristen Simmons, I think. Those are both the authors. That's the second book and last book in the Set Fire to the Gods duology by those 2 authors, and I really enjoyed that first book. I don't remember it a lot. I just remember liking the vibe, and I enjoy anything really that Sarah Rosh has put her little hands on. I kind of enjoy it in some regard because I just like her as a person, so it makes sense that I enjoy her writing. And whenever I was looking through this list, because a while ago I cut it out of this vlog because it was like pointless because I ended up not reading, but I had like my Saturday night, Sunday free from work, and I was like, this is my time, it's time to read. I can't remember if I was sick already then or not, but it doesn't matter. I was not in the mood to read The Wicked King. I haven't been picking it up, so I was like, maybe I just need to skip to a new book. But I was like, there's nothing else that I like want to read so badly, but like I wish, it feels like there should be, and it's not The Wicked King. And so I was going through that new releases list to see if anything sparked my interest, and rereading Set Fire to the Gods and then reading Rise Up from the Embers sounded like so much fun. It's like, I don't know if they're necessarily gladiators, but it's like fighting in a ring, but they have like Bender-esque magic is what I remember, or like abilities. And I was like, wait, I really want to reread that right now. Like that's exactly what I want to be reading. But yeah, I bought Set Fire to the Gods and Rise Up from the Embers on Pango. I should probably grab my copies actually to show you right now. Yay!
And then the last thing for last month was The Drowned Woods by Emily Lloyd Jones, I think, which is a fun read when you think about wanting it to be fall. But I'm just not in the mood. So this month I have 2 from 2019 in September. Are You Listening by Tilly Walden. I've read, I think, only one other Tilly Walden, and I really enjoyed it. And so maybe 2. Maybe I've read 2. I don't remember. It depends. I read one that was about ice skating. I know. And then there's another like space opera-esque graphic novel that I'm thinking is by her. But Are You Listening? I don't remember what that one's about at all, but because it's Tilly Walden, I have it. And then The Harp of Kings by Juliette Marillier. Is that who that's by? A really recognizable name, I feel like, in the fantasy genre. And I don't know if I ever read anything by her, but I have tons of her backlist like on my eventual want to read. And then the third one is a 2021 September release, The All-Consuming World by Cassandra Khaw. I don't remember anything about that one. I think the cover is pretty cool. And then last but not least is Kingdom of the Feared, which I'm pretty sure, from 2022, I'm pretty sure is the third book in that Carrie Maniscalco series. And I've read the first 2. And so once again, we're in a situation where I would have to reread, not just the first one, but the second one. I feel like I need to do that to be able to continue on because it's been so long since I've been reading. But yeah, those are the new releases for this month. I still have not finished The Wicked King, and it's past its prime. Yeah, I literally read The Cool Prince in June. So I feel like I'm just kind of like dawdling, which is not great because I kind of need to get my shit together. I need to take off this shirt because I've been wearing it all day. I have some chips I'm going to munch and crunch on. I'm going to finish this new Jen video because what else am I supposed to do? And then maybe I'll read Wicked King. I probably won't. I'll actually probably continue watching Going 17 because that's what I want to do. And tomorrow at some point I'm going to drive to Anaheim, and then I'm spending the night there. And then Thursday, me and my sisters are having a full day at Disney, which is going to be really fun, except it's going to be hot once again. It's literally the high is 102 when it's not been in the hundreds, I think, for the past like week or so. So that's really cool and fun. I love that. And if it has been in the hundreds, I just haven't been aware of it. So that's all that really matters. If I were reading, I'd have reading updates because that's how that works. But I haven't been reading. So there's nothing to update you on, which is why I'm sitting here like, I wish I could talk. Shut up. You have not earned the privilege to talk. You need to read first, and then you may talk. Okay? So, good night to you. Good night to you. Update because I've not said anything in weeks, but I took some footage, some clips of the moon, and well, I took a singular clip of Disneyland. Okay, when we went to Disney, me and my sisters went to Disneyland on Thursday, and it was literally the perfect day because it was projected to be the least attendance all summer. And it's like, it really was. It was so good. And we got to do everything we wanted to do. We ate so much food. And I rode the Tower of Terror, which I don't like rides. I don't like rides like that, like scary rides. Scary rides. I'm very lucky if I decide to ride a scary ride and then I end up enjoying it. But my little sister is the only one of the 3 of us that likes that kind of stuff, and she didn't want to wait in line by herself. And so we were like, we'll wait in line with you and then we'll get out. And then I had been drinking. My tipsy was like dying, and so I felt good. Like it was like
we were gonna eat lunch soon, and I was like, I actually feel pretty good, but I was still like chilled out. And I was like, you know what, maybe I'll ride it with you. Like, what's the worst that can happen? Oh, I'll tell you, it was just a bad time, and I'm so old, and I should not have ridden it. I couldn't eat lunch. We went to go sit and eat, and I literally sat there with my water bottle like this, and I was like, oh my God. And then the next day at work, I was like, whoa, why do I feel so bad? And then I had flashbacks to being on that ride. And I'm 100% convinced that it took away some years of my life. I'm not joking. I got this fun ice cream. We'll look at it together. I've been craving ice cream so much at night, and then I'll crave it as soon as like ice cream shops are closed. And I've got lucky like a few days ago whenever my brother and I ordered from that local place. But I just had a feeling that I should stop by the grocery store and grab some ice cream. We were gonna get different flavors, but then we ended up seeing this one, and it's a limited batch one, and it's called Marshmallow Sky. And it's a blue ice cream with different kinds of cookie chunks, and then the marshmallow swirl from Fish Food. That's my favorite part of Fish Food, is that marshmallow swirl. I don't like marshmallows. Like, if I was given a like marshmallow, I don't really want to eat that. But whenever it is in like marshmallow fluff form, if it is ooey gooey, but like only, like I don't like the outside of the like I don't like the, it's not that I won't eat it, but I just don't really enjoy it. But this, like, I love this. So I don't know what that says about me, but whenever I read that one, I was like, wait, I think that you'd like that for my brother. And he was like, yeah, because I was thinking about Fish Food too, but that one sounds really good. And I was like, wait, should we both just get this limited batch one? And he's like, should we sell at the store? And we didn't, but I bought like one of those pre-made ravioli, and I got a spinach and ricotta one, and I made a cream sauce and a salad and some toast, like garlic Parmesan toast. And my brother and I watched Beetlejuice, and I have footage of that. I have footage of my dinner and of Beetlejuice, and that was really fun because he'd never seen it before. That is one of my new favorite things, is whenever him specifically, he's like, oh yeah, I've not seen that. And I'm like, oh my goodness, do we get to have this moment where I get to watch it again, but like with new eyes because you're watching it for the first time? Like, it's so fun. Once again, we are at this dilemma where I'm here talking to you because the point is to be like, let's read. Oh, it's so funny that you think I want to read. Oh, it's so funny that you think it's been over a month and suddenly I want to read. Oh, you'd be sorely, sorely mistaken, unfortunately. But I'm gonna attempt to force myself. But I can't make any promises. But I really think that putting on like a ambiance room that's a certain amount of time that I feel like I can accomplish, and then just reading for that amount of time, and then saying that's enough for today, is a good place to start. But the amount of times that I said that I would maybe do that and then haven't done it since the last time I did it, it's quite a lot. Ever since last night, or even like yesterday afternoon, it seemed like it's gonna rain. If it rains, that'd be really fun for ambiance, and just like, that feels like the universe is telling me I need to get cozy and read a book. Also, it was National Read a Book Day, like yesterday or the day before. I can't remember. Did I read? No. Candy corn, which is another sign of the times. So, Halloween is upon us. It's not, but it is in my heart. I also got these, which we've not opened yet. I'm surprised my brother has not cracked any of these yet. Let's just go see if I read. Is this clip usable? Can I go read? There was something else I forgot to tell you guys about. I got myself a strawberry matcha because I couldn't finish it, but I liked matcha and I liked the taste. I just didn't like the texture. So I strained it, and then I have had it in the fridge, and I forgot about it until just now. And so I added some more milk and some ice. Let's go fucking read, okay? the same outfit you always see me in. Get over it. And I realized last night that I wanted to go shopping because I had a hankering for these from Trader Joe's. And then I'll show you, I guess. These are the jeans. They're Lucky brand. And they just have that kind of a bottom, which I think is really adorable. And they fit me kind of perfectly. Like, I brought a lot of jeans in there that were really big because I'm so used to like getting rid of the idea of a really good fit and just wanting them to be baggy because I've noticed that that's what works for me. But these actually fit me like kind of perfect. I don't know what that's about. I do not know what that's about. And then the other ones are just these like black, comfy, cargo-y pants. And they have like, I think I messed it up whenever I was in the changing room, but one of these like jawstring, and it's also Lucky brand. I had a lot of Lucky brand stuff. And then I got just this normal little black t-shirt. I think it's black. Hey, excuse me. My cat's playing with my straw. Thanks. Just got this little, I don't know, it's like a black / blue / heather gray. I can't really tell what it is, but it's like some kind of charcoal-y color. Just a little t-shirt, and I like the cut of it. Like, I like the length. I feel like my torso isn't very long. And then this shirt, I don't know how I feel about it. She is pushing my straw around on the floor and playing with it like a toy, and that is the noise that you're hearing in the background. But anyways, it has this like fake zipper, and I thought it would be a real zipper, but it's not. It's fake, which makes it less cool, but I do like this little detail, and I like how the shirt fits. It's kind of, oh, did I get it caught immediately? I don't know. It's kind of like the material's very like heavy. And so whenever I put it on, it just kind of like fit on me perfectly. And it kind of makes my waist look snatched, which is interesting. I wouldn't expect that from like just a long sleeve shirt, but that's what I got. So that's exciting. And basically I told myself I was allowed to buy shirts because I want to go through my closet and like truly and honestly get rid of the things that I will never wear again. Like now that I'm pushing 30, it just feels like I really don't need anything that I'm not gonna wear in my closet. So I wanna go through and just get rid of all that kind of stuff. And I honestly might do it tonight because why not? You know, like why not do it tonight? And then I got myself one fun thing at TJ Maxx. Does that look like a mug to you? Does it look like a mug to me? And listen, this, you know how I just said, I need to stop buying things that are not my style. This is not my style, but for some reason I saw it and it made me smile so big. I decided I was allowed to have it. So it's this mug. That is not my style. Hot pink and black and hearts and like that, but it's so cute. And I can just imagine myself using this the rest of this year. God, turn my straw. And so I'm so excited. I'm so excited because I really only have one other mug that's like my mug, and it's this cute green one. And I love it. I love it. It's like the perfect size. It's super soft. I don't know how to explain it. They're definitely not microwave or probably dishwasher safe. Hand wash only, do not microwave. Perfect. And I'm looking at candy corn. And I need to eat. I got myself Jamba Juice just now. I got a pink star. I don't know about you guys. I go to Jamba Juice and I've been getting a pink star since I was like 14. So I need to bath Charlie. I think what I want to do for the rest of the night is eat, bath him, and then go through my closet. Does that sound like a plan to anyone else? I think that's my plan. It's not a reading vlog. You guys are getting decluttering vlog. Do you take a bath? Do you want one? He's not really giving me an answer. Okay. See you guys later. Maybe I'm not gonna read today. I have read a little bit more. Did we talk about it at all? I don't know, but I did read a little bit more the other day, so. Woo! That's that little girl. Easy. Easy. Yes. Hi. Hi, baby.
I mean, we got a lighthouse. I am not doing lighthouse, okay? I am not. Just that means rounded walls. And I've had...
just realized you're not gonna be able to hear me with the fan. I just got home. I've been going out drinking. But my coworker talked me into going out with him again tonight. Did I have fun? I don't think that I got drunk enough to genuinely have fun. It was so loud. Like, there were a lot of people, and I feel like the last time we were there were a lot of people, and the seats that we found were really good. It was far enough from other people that no one was screaming in your ear, but we sat at the bar this time. Oh my God. The amount of conversations that I had to hear screamed in my ear next to me over the music was like really insane. But this bar that my coworker likes to go to has karaoke on the weekends, and he likes to sing karaoke, and so that was fun, but I didn't sing it. Don't get it twisted. I was like, I think I need to go, because I had my Jameson and Coke, and then it got so loud that I was like, if I don't leave, I'm gonna have a episode. So we left, and now I'm home, and I'm boiling some water for some ramen. I'm gonna make some tteokbokki, well, reheat some leftover tteokbokki that I have. Well, bone apple teeth. I hate that that is in my brain. I wish that that was not in my brain. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Eat this, I guess. I'm making tea in my new mug. This is the only mug you'll see me use. I'm making something called Breathe Easy that's like mint and eucalyptus. I need to go sort my life out, so let's go sort my life out. Wouldn't you care to join me? I need all the support I can get, okay? So, let's go. This needs to steep for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, my tea alarm just went off, which means I should be able to drink it now. I've gathered art supplies because I need to do my October reading spread. But I also need to literally figure out my entire life right now, because that is what I must. So, I'm just gonna have a fun little journaling session, but it's like a spread making journaling session. Okay. Here's my October spread so far. You can see how I completely fucked that up, but it's okay. It kind of looks odd like Halloween is. I also have a picture of The8 because he looks like a little witch. He looks like a little witch with that hat, so it made me laugh. I have a lot of Nightmare Before Christmas stickers. These little kids, I love those little kids. They're so funny, silly to me. I still want to track beverages. My morning routine and if I've done my night routine. Hi vlog. Hopefully this is a quick update because I'm so freaking tired. It is October 2nd and I read last night and I read today and I'm on chapter 16 now. I didn't read much. I read like probably 3 chapters altogether, but what I did read was really exciting and I'm enjoying book. I'm enjoying relationship developments. I'm enjoying what just happened at the end of chapter 15. That's very real of them. And I'm excited to continue on. I just wanted to jump in very quickly and tell you, what thoughts do I have? I think it is quite funny that they do these like moments where they purposefully write the way that she's dressing or the way that she's presenting herself is supposed to make her seem badass, but I'm so bad at picturing something that someone's describing like that in a way that makes it look good. Like, her image has completely changed from like awkward, lanky, weird, creepy twin girl to that kind of a energy. Like, I don't know, it's just weird that like they were just in school together and now they're like adults. And it, like, basically no time went by, it feels like. The I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, that was crazy. That was indeed crazy, and I was giggling and kicking my feet. Like, that was so fun. But yeah, I'm having a great time. Okay, that is my update. God. Hopefully I'll read more tomorrow, and then I'll just slowly keep updating you as I go, and then I don't know. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to say anything, but yeah, we are in October now officially, babes. And I'm still not done with this book. Good night. Okay, bye-bye. It doesn't taste bad. I just do think I'm forcing myself to drink a smoothie because summer is over. But that's when I like... Summer's not over for me, but like it is calendar-wise, actually. Oh! Beautiful. Hi, Charlie. I'm the Wicked King. And I have an apple blossom. It's not morning. Glossing over that, I'm gonna drink my smoothie and eat my apple blossom. Well, I'm probably gonna eat my apple blossom. And then while I'm still finishing my smoothie, I'm gonna read more of The Wicked King. I also have my water with me. Let's try a bite of the apple blossom. Oh, I'm so excited. I did not triple check that the inside was hot. Cheers. Oh God. Why do I look and feel like I've been sleeping in the woods? I also have been watching more Olivia because I've missed her. Yeah, I have a feeling today is going to be a lot of watching content. I want to watch Jen. I want to watch Olivia. I want to watch I Survived Minecraft Parkour Civilization. That's just like dedication. Like, I wish I had that amount of dedication. Whatever. This is off topic. I don't know if any of you will even know what I'm talking about, but like I wish. Whatever. It's crazy. I respect him. I don't respect many men, but I respect him. I want to watch a movie. So that might happen. But for now, I just almost flung my pens off the table. For now, let's get back into this. Dude, yes, yes. Oh. Kill him. I'm so glad about this turn of events. Is it sarcasm you heard? Oh, perhaps it was. What the fuck do you mean? I hate that I did not see any of this coming. Damn it. Oh, I love that. After Over the Garden Wall, Coraline starts playing. I am excited to be in the undersea. I feel like that's interesting. I want to know how that works. Like, because we're underwater, right? So can they breathe? Like, how does that work? I don't like her being away from Carden. Like, at all. Like, that's actually, like, not what I want. So. Interesting. Chapter 22. And I only have that much left. Will I finish it today? Who even knows? My tabs have been getting less and less use. But it's honestly because I kind of forgot what each color means. I know this one I was using for poisons, Jude. Anytime Jude does something that I'm like, yes, I've been using that one. These two I've been interchangeably using as Carden because I don't know which one I've been picking up more, so I just use either of them. And then the purple I was using for, in the first book at least, for like background on the royal family. Because I was like trying to get all of them in order. Didn't need to know that information for very long, am I right? Am I right? Anyways. I wake at the bottom of the sea. Oh, that's how they do it. They just breathe water? Okay, that's kind of horrid. I like actively hate that. Perfect. Hey guys, I love whenever books do this. I literally have 100 pages left, like exactly 100 pages left. Hey. Hi guys. I just need to pop on here really quick to talk about how much I love how much Carden loves Jude. Like, that's really it. I think I just love how much Carden loves Jude. I also love how much Jude loves Carden. But how much Carden loves Jude is like, I'm gonna freak out. Like, I'm literally gonna freak out. You promised her hole in hell. You promised her hole in hell. Like, I can literally imagine him going crazy. Like, he's gonna go crazy. Is he gonna go crazy? I don't know. I want him to go crazy. Like, I literally want him to pitch a fit. But I don't think he will. But I think in his heart he wants to. The way she describes food is so, like, purposeful. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. Like, it's gross what I just had to read. But, like, oh my god. Sit on the rug and eat it? Like, yes, because let her eat her venison on the rug. Let her eat her bleeding venison on the rug and drink her tea and leave her alone. She's been through a lot. Like, thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad that, like, wow, I just appreciate that. Wow. God, imagine having to have Carden and Locke as, like, son-in-laws. Hey, y'all. I'm back. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh. Uh-huh. Right. Cause sure. Yeah. Like, it's cute. Don't get me wrong, it's cute. But I think, I don't know what I think. I think that she, in that moment where she knew she was literally indulging in every secret fantasy she'd ever had, like, she knew, but she obviously trusted. Did she? Like, was she using her head? Rule a kingdom. We're trying to keep a kingdom, okay? We're trying to keep the crown, okay? We don't have time for love games. I understand that. I respect that. I get it. But literally, here, offer everything on a platter. The thing about Jude, and the thing about the way that Holly Black has written Jude throughout this whole series, is that there will be moments where we get to watch her be really clever, and then there's other moments where you find out how clever she is after the fact, or as things are unraveling. And so it was fun in that scene to get her, like, to get to see her, like, but this, because she really, like, couldn't even begin to believe that this was happening. And then she says yes. And so then that, you know, obviously. And I like the rest of it. I think it was well done too. I think that seeing Carden finally match Jude again, I like it. I liked it. But what I do not like, instead of her playing with him, it seems to us like she just got emotional. But I don't believe that of Jude, because she's managed to not do that so many times, even in her most vulnerable states. Obviously she loves him. Like, for her to have, like, said yes to that and done that, and then this next scene, her not trust him enough to, like, be thinking about the two of them. But then it's like, well, duh, because what has their whole entire relationship been but, like, this game? But I can't believe that Jude in that moment wouldn't at least second guess, because she's constantly thinking of, like, all these different options and everything that can happen. She has to be, for how quick-witted and how many plans she comes up with. And so the idea that in that moment she's watching him do this, she's not sitting there going, what is his plan? Like, she literally is just like, no, and, like, has her breakdown. Time and place. I'm trying to find if there's any tabs that I put in that I really want to talk about. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that. Whenever he's poisoned, there were, like, 3 different things that he says that I literally, like, yes and yes, you know? The first, he addresses her Yes, my sweet villain, my darling angel. Nope, I'm so sorry. That's wrong. It's even better. He addresses her, yes, my sweet villain, my darling god. And then he kisses her in front of everyone. Slay. And then later on, he's like, literally like 2 seconds later, sweet Jude, you are my dearest punishment. And then they're like back and forth, trying to figure out if they want to keep him there, get him out, whatever. I'm literally freaking out. And in his drunken poisoned state, and they're trying to get Jude away from him, Balekin commands Jude and says, Jude Dwart, you will leave the High King's side. And Cardan has to come out of his stupor to say, she will not. And that's why you're the husband. Also, the poison thing. I was actually pissed. Like, are you joking that she has been poisoning herself since book 1 so that she could have a better, like, she could have like one extra little thing, like, to hold over these people's fucking heads. And then it literally for nothing. Whenever finally poison comes into play, and she would have been able to do something with like being able to poison herself and da-da-da-da. Literally for nothing. She doesn't even get to do that fun, cool trick. But then it's funny because it's like she doesn't even put herself in danger, really. She could have been like, poison me. Do it. And actually do it. And I won't feel anything, you fuckers. Like, she really could have played all of them. And she didn't get to do it. So I hope that she okay, whoa, hold on. I was gonna say... hopefully she starts poisoning herself again. And then she gets to redeem herself later on and gets to do something like that. Also, can we maybe talk about the fact that Cardan was nursed on cat's milk, has a tail, questionably feline, probably, what's up with that? Has it been described any specific way except for slightly hairy? Has pictures or like carvings of bare-breasted cat girls in his bedroom, in his childhood bedroom. Okay, interesting. Jude's sister has cat eyes and cat features. So does her dad. I know she doesn't because she's not, but like, right, that's not weird at all. Also, excited for when the tail's gonna come back into play, because I feel like people were reading the series and then it's like, LOL, remembering that Cardan has a tail. Remembering where? Like, remembering like, they mention it casually. Sure. Mention it when it's freaky. Like, if you want me to think it's freaky, mention it when it's freaky. It's not been freaky yet. So, at least that I remember. Maybe in the first book there was something, but I have a horrible memory. But yeah, glad that this is finally off of my currently reading. 1 book out of 2 down before we finish the Folk of the Air trilogy. And then these 2 vlogs can be done. I also just can't imagine while I'm filming that like I'll have much to talk about. And did I really say much? No. But I did live my life and it took me a while to read. But maybe I'll make my decision later. Like, maybe I will finish The Queen of Nothing because it's quite short. Maybe I will finish it within the next couple of days when I have off, and then I can just chuck my thoughts and feelings and a little reading clip into this. Some more food, some more Halloween ambiance. I don't know. We'll see. But for tonight, I think I bid you adieu. And if I feel like reading, but what I probably will want to watch Phasmophobia. To be honest, I will want to watch Jen and Ricky and Jacob play Phasmophobia, and so that is probably what I'm going to do. Yeah. I love Jude. I do love Jude. I do indeed love Jude. Yeah, there's just so much about this that I really enjoyed. Let's continue on. After some ramen. Okay. Excellent. Hey, y'all. Oh my goodness. This week has not been productive at all so far because I'm a woman with a woman's body that functions. So, as much as I'm grateful for my body, I'm not grateful for being a woman. I feel bad. I'm about to eat this. I have a singular piece of toast I've smothered with blueberry jam. I'm gonna eat it and then I need to go to the grocery store. And then tonight I'm going out. Do I think it will be fun? Not particularly, but we're going to go anyways, even though I feel like this. Hopefully I will feel better. And I like my outfit. So why not go parade it around Bonds? Like 2 + 2 = 4. Like, I don't know what you guys want from me. What is my hair doing? Ready, third. Hey team. I'm still using my Halloween mug, even though it's November. Trying to read more of this. I thought that I was further in. I'm not. I'm gonna continue reading her. Jude is being really good right now because she has to pretend to be Taryn. So obviously, she's kind of on her best behavior. The depiction of their sisterhood is really, really interesting, and I like it a lot. But Jude and Carden, wow, Carden is so in love with Jude. The end of the second book, like, really, I was like, wow. Like, excellent, because good for him, because their love language is betraying each other. And so I was like, and it is his turn, you're right. Potentially I'll update you whenever I read a bit more. Hello, me. I have cherry granola that I'm about to eat, like cereal. Also, one of my managers told me yesterday she doesn't think I close this entire week. But I also heard another one of my coworkers saying that Saturday's gonna be really bad. And I think that I don't close because they want me there for whenever it's really bad. So. Literally nothing. Well, maybe a little bit of something. Pause everything. Actually, genuinely pause everything. This is my newest addition to my Pez dispenser collection. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen in my whole damn life. Actually, I think the last time that I filmed, I was reading Queen of Nothing. I would love to read more of Queen of Nothing. I would love it. I'm gonna chug my vitamin C. Pray I don't wake up with a cold tomorrow. Say thank you, Lino, for existing. Tug my Bakugo and go to bed. Hello, me. Kiyomi. Just came back from Applebee's. Because me and my coworker were like, oh my god, wouldn't it be so nice if we could have lives? I debuted my Bagoo bag. Do you guys want a purse haul? Nothing? Nothing. I wish I would have something tiny and cute to put in there. Loose money. Blistex. My car keys. And my glasses case. Which is where these will go. I don't know if I'm done wearing them. I guess I am. I did just have so much Bacardi. We went to Applebee's. And they have those like big fishbowl glasses. I already am like nursing a headache. Because the Bacardi is sitting right there. And this light is not making things better, but it is making the lighting better. Okay, I gotta go, but update for January 4th. Maybe I'll read The Wicked. Nope, maybe I'll read think my brother is watching a movie or playing a game. The noise though just like reverberated. I hope I can hear this back in the play whenever I play this back, but I bet you I can't. I bet you it's all in my head.
That's so crazy.
Nice artwork. It's close to the house.
Hi, I didn't see you there. It's not like it's been like actual months or anything, right? It would be so funny if it took me months and months to read the series. As you can see, the tabs slowly dwindled out. I had more things to say and then less things to say. But I will say my enjoyment stayed pretty consistent throughout this entire series. Now, we're not talking about this one. That guy has its own, he has his own show. Okay, this is for these guys. The Wicked King and the Queen of Nothing. You just watched me finish The Wicked King, I think. I think that's how this goes. And I talked about the things I wanted to talk about. So fun. I finished this. I read it a little bit on the beach. I read it at night before bed. And I finished it probably mostly in like 1, if not 2 days. I think I might have picked it up finally on like day 4 or 5 of the trip and then finished it like in a couple sittings. What I'm tasked with doing now is going through the tabs to see if there's anything I want to talk about, because it has been like almost 2 weeks, if not less than that, probably. What I want to say is that I feel like people's enjoyment of this book varied, but I loved it. I think it was so fun. Ooh, you know, actually, I have the perfect parallel for this series. Enchanted, the Enchanted movie, the first one. I don't know if I would draw any ties to the second one, but the first one, like that perfect mixture of like fantasy, fairy tale fantasy, and like modern world, and like the comedy that comes with that, that's kind of awkward, and also like how like it's heart-wrenching to realize that like this fairy tale exists and that it's real. And I think as the reader in these books, you're even watching some of the characters kind of tackle that, because it's like portal to another world, right? But it's also like horrifying. And I feel like that gets captured really well in this. Like more so than Enchanted, but that is a pretty good comp for this series, actually. Like the beginning of this series really reminded me of Every Hearted Doorway, like just the balance of whimsy and realism, like that, the very specific awkward humor of it. Like maybe we're not both in on the cringe, but I think it's funny. But anyways, yeah, this last one, I guess I can't say too much about it, huh? It was just like a really fun way to wrap it up, because we kind of got everything we wanted, plus like this extra fun thing that like ties back in that we're in fairyland, like, you know. I do wish that it was longer. Like, as much as I enjoyed reading this, I feel like as I was actively reading it, I wasn't really like bothered by the pace, but in the grand scheme of the whole series, I wish a little bit that this had been drawn out some way, but the only way that I can really think of it being drawn out would have been like really depressing, and so we don't want that. So I'm glad it didn't happen, but I wish that there was like a more, I don't know, like a better way than a way that I can think of. So yeah, I definitely had a lot of fun. I wrote I love Jude like probably at least 6 more times in the margins, because I really do just love Jude. Oh my god, actually her writing Narcissa, oh god, I can never remember how to pronounce that girl's name. Narcissa, I don't know. Her writing to her and saying, if you ever loved him, help me. that was fun for me because Jude, you know, like that, like that's so fun. But I also wasn't highlighting and writing that much. I was just mostly along for the ride, just really enjoying myself. I feel like at the end there's not, I don't know. Like the fun that I get out of annotating is word choices or specific imagery for sure, like that kind of stuff I want to annotate just because like it's beautiful and I want to remember that I think it's beautiful. But then I think the most fun I have and what makes sense to me why The Cruel Prince is so annotated is because as you're reading the beginning of stuff where it feels like foreshadowing or like this could become important or it's like it's writing out a mystery before you even know there's a mystery, like I have fun trying to find those little glimpses into like what could be in the future and taking care of that. And so I feel like at the end of the book I don't really care if any of those things well, it depends. Like if I hold a lot, like if I hold something like really like high and I want it to happen, then yeah, but for the most part I don't really mind what happens as long as I have a good time in general. And that's kind of where I was at the end of this, where it was still like highlighting the stuff that I enjoyed or like the dialogue or like maybe their relationship development, like little bits and pieces of that. But for the most part, I wasn't like trying to find clues or anything like that because, and I feel like in the second one, there were definitely more instances of that where Jude was being conniving and you as the reader didn't know how she was going to pull things off, and like being, I don't know, a part of that, it was always fun. But in this one, there wasn't too much of that. Like it was mostly just like, hell yeah, like the whole time. I am upset that we didn't get the letters. We did get a little bit of a whisper of like, that he'd written her these kind of like revealing letters. But we did not get the letters. But I still haven't checked her website, so maybe they're out there somewhere. What does this say? I lie and lie and lie. Yeah, that's basically Jude in a nutshell. Wow. Okay, yeah. That's it. That's all I have to say. I really enjoyed the series. I don't know, I'm not glad it took me almost a year. I did finish a whole series eventually. And I have so many memories with me along the way, including, and most importantly, TXT. Thank you so much. Everyone say thank you, TXT. Thank you, TXT. Wow. Because really, like, what would any memory be if not heightened by attaching another memory to it? And so therefore, I had so much more fun at my TXT concert and getting to know TXT because I was also getting to know Jude and Carden. And now those two fantasy worlds are kind of intertwined in my head. Because TXT, their concepts are very like fantasy-esque, prince and like knights and that kind of stuff. But then there's also the reality part of it with their motorcycles and their suits and their like fun, beautiful designer clothing. So it makes sense that the two of them in my brain forever share space. And also, like, to be completely honest and not to sound cheesy or like to sound, or to make things too like, I don't know, real or whatever, going out and having the task of finding the TXT cereal boxes was like, seriously, I needed that at that point in my life. Like doing that was so silly, and but also gave me like, I don't know, like I had a reason to like go out into the world, and it was for something so silly. And so it wasn't like serious, but it was something that I wanted, and it was like, you know. I think to end this clip, let's look at my new TXT album. Have we played with that at all in this? I don't think that I have. I opened up another TXT album, their Sanctuary album. I got the night version, and I'll show you the photo cards I got, and we'll look at some of the pictures together. I feel like that's the perfect way to wrap up this second Folk of the Air Trilogy vlog. Look at them in all their sparkling glory. Ta-da! Motorcycles that look semi-fantastical with their like spiky, I don't know, like ice design. Very cool. Also just like, to be on a magazine, let alone like a giant magazine that is just like something that comes with my music album that oh my god, like his face. Oh, did I tell you guys Subin's my bias? Oh, did I tell you guys Subin's my bias? I probably should have told you. Oh, I should have told you that. Subin is my bias. Wow! Ow! Oh my god. Sorry, I just screamed at the top of my goddamn lungs. But it's because he looks so excellent. Youngjun. Oh my goodness, yeah, this one is excellent. Bumgyu. What? That's incredible. He's such an adorable guy. He's such an adorable, freaky guy. I love it. Also, I think that his outfit is so cutesy. Maybe we'll see it better in like angelic, actually. Angelic. He's angelic. I want to be an angelic little guy. Like, what? When's it my turn? When is it my turn to be an angelic little guy? Oh, Taeyoon. Wow. Wow. Yes. Jungkook lookalike. Adorable. Adorable, adorable, adorable. And now, speaking of adorable, Hyunokai. Like Han Solo who? Han Solo who? Face. Right. Right. And his helmet says heaven. Right. When I say 90s, do you guys get it? He's just like living my dream. All of them are actually living my dream. Wow, that was so fun, everybody. Can we talk about how my journey of learning their names and figuring out who's who, like, literally took so long. I need to tell you, when I got my Promise album, I got these two of Bamgyu. And I convinced myself it was Taeyoon. Like, literally, why? It's clearly Bamgyu. And then at my concert, I got this, which is obviously Subin, but I didn't know who any of them were at that point, and I just looked up pictures of them all, and I decided that I got Taeyoon. And I was like convincing myself that I was just getting Taeyoon back to back to back, which is literally not true. Paige Subin. And then 2 Bamgyu cards. But in this Sanctuary one, guess who I got? Taeyoon. I got his driver's license, and then this is adorable, and this, everybody, I think that everyone really wants that one. And for some reason, I didn't think about it being in this album. I just remember seeing a whole bunch of that card on my Instagram, like, Discover page, because obviously I see a lot of K-pop content, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's so funny with like a little heart on his nose. That is officially the end of this vlog. Maybe the next time I read a series, it won't take me a whole year. You know, like, we can have hopes and dreams. We can have hopes and dreams. And then The Art Thief is what I'm reading now. And I am this far in. And those beautiful edges. So if you want to see more of this book, that'll be in my next video. Anything else? I don't think so. Thank you, TXT. Thank you, Holly Black, for, I don't know, like, guiding my life for the most of 2024. Next time we dive into a Holly Black book, hopefully TXT are doing something fun. What am I gonna dive into? Do I want to read The Stolen Air? Hey guys, do I want to read The Stolen Air? Can you guys tell me? Can you tell me? Also, the what is it? The Forest of Hands and Teeth? Is that her? Or the dark something forest? The dark Forest of Hands and Teeth? Am I mixing up 2 different book titles? I think that I am. But this is the one that I'm thinking of in my brain. Like an older Faye novel that she wrote. I think it also might be a series. Should we go back in time and read that? Should I go look and see what K-pop music was coming out when that series was being released? Get really obsessed with that K-pop group. Like, should I make it a thing? Like, should I, like, become crazy? Should I? Vote.